on the next one. So, hi! Welcome to the secret stream. It's a secret, and you made it, despite it being a secret, and no one knows it's here. So don't narc on me, anybody. Hello, there's a lot of people here all of a sudden. What's going on? Hello, Rocket. Hello, Button. Hello, Pretzel. Hello. No, I'm Vera. Hello, Talking Trash. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the nothing, Redeem Rocket. Let's see. I'm streaming early. I'm streaming at secret time. It's a secret to everyone. Jamming to the beautiful music. It's very beautiful. I remixed it myself by turning it in from an MP3 to a MIDI and then to an MP3 because you can't play MIDIs in OBS. And it's very good. It's the anime. It's from it's the Komi. She's bad at the communicating, but then she has an opening song, and you can make it into a MIDI, and that communicates everything. You are not late for the secret. It's always time for the secret. You know I'm here. No, you don't. No, you know I'm here. The secret's. I mean, it's a secret, but you're in on it now, and I respect that. Let's see. You gotta peek between the secret banners and try to keep the secrets within. Ooh, I hope you peeked a good secret there, Button. You're thirsty. Okay, get some. Oh, that's me. That was me again. Sorry, I did get some water because I was thirsty. Hello, Talking Trash. Peeking in on the secret there. I see. Howdy, Rocket Time. Geography. Frexel Nexon is very good at geography. I saw her identify at least 12 things on a globe. At least 12 things on the Earth she can identify. It was very high caliber, and I'm very proud of those geography skills. They are top notch, second to none. Hello, Gate. Welcome to Gate, you're here. Gate, you're here. All right, well, Gate's here, which means I gotta do the fucking cursed shit. So hold on a second. Hold on. Gate was not here last stream, so we're gonna have to do the cursed shit now. So let me just put us back on the pre-stream real quick, and then we'll get things taken care of, okay? But anyway, I hope you're all having a good old day so far. I hope it's good. You having a good day? Tell me what you did today. Was it fun? Did you have a fun? I hope you had a fun. If you didn't have a fun, then why did you not? Tell me that instead, okay? God, I hate this so much. Not the song. The song's really good. I don't hate the song. It's impossible to hate the song. I hate other things going on right now behind the curtains. Alright, the thing's been done. Hello, Thrash Panda. You're at work right now, but you're pumping for lurkies. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Well, there's a lot of things going on. Let's see. You're so smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, at least a dozen things on the whole Earth. Wow. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. Witness your power. Okay. I'm going to work right now. Enjoy your work, Rocket. Enjoy working. I'm kind of off the screen a little bit. It honestly looks a little better if I'm at the bottom of the screen because I modified it so it would connect a little slightly better to the rest of the model, despite the fact that I hate it so much. But there you go. There's your cursed shit gate. Congratulations, it's your fault this is a thing. And I hate it. I hate it. Button, don't look at me that way, Button. Don't do it. Because I have a redeem where people can determine a future prop for the channel, and I have to wear it on the next stream they show up at. It's a thing, and I'm a girl of my word, and Gate wanted me to do this, and I did it. Anyway, other than that, oh yeah, I updated my set. My office is like updated. There's like new stuff in it that wasn't there before, so that's kind of cool. I decided I would have a dedicated monitor to play the Sonic OVA every single day. So the Sonic OVA is a permanent part of my stream until somebody yells at me for having the Sonic OVA on loop in the corner of my screen all the time. So I hope you enjoy the Sonic OVA because it has its own dedicated off-brand Shrek TV. And Fraxel, new prop plus. All right, let's get another prop in here. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see. What are we gonna get? What do we get? Do you have a specific prop request, or are any props okay? Because I don't, I'll pick a specific prop if you want a specific prop, but otherwise I'll just grab something off the shelf. All right, something cute it is. All right, well, we gotta keep the not so cute prop that's already there, unfortunately, and we can get something else too. Let's see here. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What is cute? What is cute? What is cute? Don't know what's cute. What is cute? Well, I did the ears last stream, so I probably shouldn't do the ears this stream. Gotta diversify my portfolio a little bit sometimes, not just do the same thing every single time. Well, we'll do. Wow, that's it. I'm gonna be Junie. Hold on. Okay. There we go. All right. It's a very cute eye patch. Oh my gosh. Rocket, I'm going to wait a little bit on doing the retro drink. But I will do that in a little while. Just because the proper names do transfer costumes. That said, the one that I made for Gate specifically only works with my main costume properly. So I'm going to wait a bit before I do the retro drink. But I'll do that in a little bit. Just remind me to redeem it in a while so we can at least suffer through the big booba for a bit. Anyway, yeah, so I got my Sonic TV. Actually, it's kind of funny. I added 2 Sonic TVs in a way because down here the off-brand Shrek TV is playing the Sonic OVA, right? It's a good movie, But up there is an off-brand Dreamcast television, which is a TV with a Dreamcast built into it, which is very cool. Mine is purple because I wanted mine to be purple instead of Sonic blue. So that's technically a Sonic-inspired TV, but it's playing the Evangelion ending forever because I thought that was a pretty picture to put in the corner of the screen. So that's what's going on over there. And it's no longer snowing. And then the snow stops, and I could see out the window that the city is very vibrant and busy. It's a nice nighttime scene because normally I'm streaming at nighttime. Right now it's daytime, so it's weird that it looks like a city at night. So just you're gonna have to deal with me here a little bit, okay? I'm trying to make it work. I don't have a daytime variant on my window. I just have the one variant on my window. So it is what it is. Also, I put stickers on the wall. The Patchy made by Razul has a sticker on the wall, and then the little caroler bear made by Frexel also has a sticker on the wall. So those are part of my studio now too. It's very exciting stuff. Very exciting. What else has changed around here? We can do the retro gameplay screen when we're playing something, even though we're doing this model for a little while. That's possible. I don't actually know what we're playing right now. I just decided I needed to stream today because I didn't stream yesterday. And now here we are. But we can just chat a little bit too. How y'all doing? You doing good? You having a good one? You like my eye patch? I like my eye patch. Well, I don't wish I had an eye patch in real life. I better be rested and hydrated. Funny, you would say that, Dave, because I kind of am a little bit. I tried to go to bed early last night, but then I woke up and I wasn't tired because I went to bed early last night. And so then I didn't actually sleep very well. But I stayed in bed for like 12 hours. I didn't sleep good while I was there, but I tried. I did my best just to sleep well. Yesterday I was feeling like really sick all day. And then I was like, maybe I should eat something and I'll feel better. And then I have like all this pasta from the dollar store. It's like chia seed pasta. And I tried eating that for dinner, but like it dissolved into mush. And so then I just ate a weird bowl of chia mush pasta, and that didn't actually help me feel any healthier. It actually made me feel worse. And that's why I ended up canceling the stream because I was like, maybe I'll feel better by evening. And then by evening, I was still feeling sick. And then I was feeling extra sick because I ate a bunch of chia seed pasta mush because I wanted to eat it since it's been sitting in my cabinet for like a couple months. And I've been scared of it. And apparently I was scared of it for good reason because it was not a good idea. Dollar Tree chia seed pasta mush is not a valid food choice. So don't do it. Don't do it, everybody. Don't do it. How's that OVA going down there? Oh, they're running from the big metal egg man. Egg bot Nick. Big metal egg bot Nick. Who's your favorite egg bot Nick? Chia seeds are worse than ink cartridges. Yeah, I'd rather be. I should have just had ink for dinner, but instead I went the painful route. It's very weird that my eyelashes are still so active behind my eye patch, but you're just gonna have to pretend they're not. You know what the screen needs? You know what the screen needs that it doesn't have right now? Hold on. In case anyone forgot, we're on the secret stream right now. This is my first secret stream of the 2022. Can you believe it? It's already been an entire year since 2021. That's crazy. Such a long time. I did 3 of these last year, but you probably don't remember them because I don't know if any of you would have been there for the secret streams because I think all the secret streams were brief hiatus because I actually started streaming at the beginning of June of last year. And I streamed for like a month and a half, and then I lost all internet. And then that turned into this big spiraling, uh-oh, I don't have internet. And then it turned into, uh-oh, I can't do my job anymore. And then it turned into, uh-oh, I'm moving. And then it turned into, uh-oh, Nightmare Coma featuring weird Jigsaw knockoff and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And then I lived in an alley for a while. But then I finally started streaming again. I started streaming in October, but there was like a month and a half or like 2 months where I wasn't able to stream, so I just made YouTube videos instead. But like prior to that, though, I did a couple secret streams. My schedules were a little looser back then, but the secret streams were just like me streaming at weird times of the day I don't normally stream and just playing whatever the hell sounds like a good idea at the time. So that's what this is, even though it's only a little bit secret. Since last night I was like, I'll stream tomorrow. But I didn't say what it was, so we're going to call it a secret stream. But also, though, I realized like, whoa, June was 6 months ago. So I've actually been streaming for over half a year now. I'm like old in streamer years. I'm like a seasoned veteran. Another 6 months, and I'll be streaming for a whole year. What? That's crazy. Wow. So that was kind of cool to realize this morning, or last night, or whenever I realized that. I do like this Eggman robot. I think it's pretty good. Thank you, Talking Trash. It's very cool. And I don't have anything special planned for 6 months. Because, like, you know, we just had Christmas. And I'm actually going to start getting really busy starting next week. I'm still going to be streaming. Nothing's happening there. But I might not be making as many new assets and, like, coming up with as many new gimmicks for a while. Just because, like, I won't have a whole lot of free time. Because I got a whole bunch of stuff starting this next week. That's going to be cutting into my creative hours quite a bit. But that's fine, because I'll still be streaming and hanging out with everybody. We just won't have any sort of wild shenanigans. We'll still have wild shenanigans. It'll just be unplanned, last-minute wild shenanigans. The best kind of wild shenanigans. I have nothing else to say here. I would show you my schedule for the week, because I usually do that on my stream at least once, but I haven't made my schedule yet. I should probably do that at some point today. It's going to be video games. We're going to play games throughout the week. I'm thinking I might actually do an earlier stream on Wednesday as well. Because normally I don't stream on Wednesdays because I'm busy Wednesday nights my time. But I might do an earlier stream on Wednesday. But before anyone gets excited, I'll probably make it like a Quiet Man or something. So expect it to be like a weird stream again. Because that first Quiet Man stream went so well that I have to go back and do a second one for some reason. I just kind of want to finish the game. Honestly, that's all there really is to that. And I think we can do it in one. Yeah, I don't think it's a very long game. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe I won't do that though. I don't know. I don't know if I actually want to. IOBit uninstaller, disturbing notifications detected. 46 pop-up notifications can be blocked to avoid interruptions. Shut up, IOBit uninstaller. I'm not talking to you right now. Get off my screen. Okay, I'm talking to my friends in the chat. You're a pop-up window. Sorry about that. Oh look, it's Sarah and then a building. Princess Sarah was not a character who was used very much. She was just from the OVA, I think. It was kind of a weird character because she was like human, but she had cat ears. But I don't think she was a cat person because her dad wasn't a cat person. They just decided to give Sonic a human girlfriend. So this is kind of like the prequel to Sonic 2006 when you think about it. You have to go, catch you later, no problem. Rocket, good luck at work. This is like the prequel to Sonic 2006, but better. Anyway, I'm rambling. How about we play something? I don't know what we're playing. You know what we're going to play? Because I don't. That was a genuine question. I'll figure something out here, though, because I'm streaming now, and I need to provide content for everybody. So that's kind of cool. Oh, you want to see my retro gameplay screen has been slightly updated. Do you see it? It's different now. I updated the retro gameplay screen. All it is I added a filter over it, so it looks a little more computery. So if you like computers, this is what a computer screen looks like if you're on a computer and it's an old computer. And it's like, yeah. So that's cool. That's fun, right? We have fun here, don't we? Don't here. We do. Oh, we could play Deltarune, I guess. I wasn't actually planning on playing Deltarune, but I haven't actually played Deltarune, so fuck it. Maybe we should just play Deltarune, because that's where the mouse cursor is, and I needed something to do today anyway. I guess we're playing Deltarune. Welcome to my Deltarune stream. My secret Deltarune stream. I haven't actually played this game. I played like the first half of Chapter 1 when it first came out, and I forgot to finish it. And that was like on computer, so I shouldn't have any sort of save progress. Yeah, let's do that. And I guess we'll just play on the retro screen. Yeah, okay. We're doing the thing. I don't know if we have sound. Or if we, yeah, I guess we'll find out if the sound works. Elgato's kind of dumb sometimes. Maybe we have sound, maybe we don't. Who knows? There's sound. Yeah, there's definitely sound here. Check out Undertale. No, we're starting Deltarune. Apologies to anyone who hates Deltarune. If you hate Deltarune and you're here, let me know and we'll play something else instead. Because this is just the first thing that was on the menu and I changed the screen. You hear it? Okay, cool. Would you like to start from Chapter 1? Yes, I would. Yeah, I did a little bit of Chapter 1, but not a lot. And like I said, I have a bad memory, so it's probably all going to be new to me anyway. And maybe it'll be new to you. A lot of people play Deltarune though. You've probably seen this game before. So, you know, we don't have to do Deltarune. We can play other stuff. Hey, look, it's a heart. Hello, heart. Excellent. Truly excellent. Now, we may begin. What's going on? First, Earthbound looking background. You must create a vessel. Select the head that you prefer. I like the flare on this one. This is pretty good. Oh my god, I think that's cute. I'm going with this one. Select the torso that you prefer. And let me know if the volume is too loud. I feel like the game might be a little bit on the loud side right now, so let me turn that down a bit. I think that should probably be better there. I think that might be better. If it's too quiet anywhere, just select the torso. I prefer. Are they different at all? Are there any differences between these torsos? Oh yeah, there are. I mean, those ones are definitely different. First ones. Oh, it's long sleeve, short sleeve. Puffy sleeves. Yeah, puffy sleeves. Puffier sleeves. There's not a whole lot. I'm gonna go with this one right here. Feeling this one. Select the legs. Oh, this is the tough one. Oh. There's legitimately no difference between these legs. I mean, they're like mirror images. That's it. This is high tier customization. Let's see. Which leg is the fat leg? Left leg or the right leg? Wait, are the first four are legitimately just all the same? This game's hard. It's very diverse. What's weird is that they did 4 of the same exact thing and then they had the mirror image. Like, they didn't even split it. They're just like, you can choose from this, or you can choose from the same thing. Or maybe you can choose from the same thing. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going with the one different option. This is your body. I didn't realize that was my body. Do you accept it? Yes, I do. Excellent. You have created a wonderful form. Thank you. Thank you. I tried very hard. In spite of the game's limitation. Let us shape its mind as your own. What is its favorite food? What is my favorite? That's a tough one. Sweets. Sweets are good, but I wouldn't say sweets are my favorite. Sour goes with sweet a lot of times, and I think sour with sweet is like better than just regular sweet. So sour is definitely more than sweet. I don't really know what a soft flavor is. Maybe like a mild flavor. The taste of saltine cracker doesn't sound very good to me. Salty is probably salty, like the taste of a saltine cracker, salt on it. So maybe that was a bad example to use for soft food. Pain flavor. Pain, okay. If we're thinking actual flavors, spicy can be kind of painful. And I like spicy food. So pain could kind of make sense for spicy, but is that the edgy answer? I am being a chuny. Maybe I should go for the edgy answer. Fine. Cold is like ice cream. I like spicy. Spicy is kind of painful, but in like a tasty. We're gonna go for painful. Your favorite blood type. The fuck does that even mean? That's like I don't know what my blood type is. Be called a black and oily kind. You know what type the black and oily stuff is? Because that's the kind I have. Is that D? I don't think it's A or A, B, because those are usually redder. I don't know what C. Is C even a real blood type? It's probably B. It's not necessarily my favorite blood type, though. I'm just trying to figure out what my blood type is. You know, like anime is super obsessed with blood type. Is that kind of like a horoscope kind of thing, where they take your blood type and like, oh wow, if you have A blood, then that must mean you're really good at air hockey. And if you have B blood, that must mean you're very kissy. And if you have type O blood, then that means that your village was burned down at the beginning of an RPG, and the gods chose you to defeat them in Mortal Kombat. Like, is that a thing? Like, why? It's an anime thing. right? Take possession of types. Because I don't think any other culture really goes that deep into types. I mean, hospitals do because they need to know their blood type for like donating blood. I always see blood types on anime. You say that your custom proctor game has really grown on. I'm gonna take a brief intermission to just stare at Kate, disapproving of that pun. I do like puns though. I can't be too angry. Just a you know what? Hold on. We're looking this shit up real quick, okay? We're having a little bit of a diversion. I know we're not very far into the game, but I want to know what the whole anime deal is with blood types. So we're gonna find that out real quick, okay? Anime. Why? You know what? I can actually do this in the Firefox, and then I can share it with you, and we can have a big open discussion about anime types. Okay? We're gonna go to where do we go? We go to the media share. Welcome to media share. Population, a big white screen. Wow, that's pretty exciting. I should do the thing. Hold on, let me do the thing where it adjusts my auto brightness to match the color of the screen I'm on. Because I always like doing that. It's always a lot of fun. OBS. Select it. There we go. All right. A Texas team comes up with COVID vaccine that could be a global game changer. That's not what we're looking for. All right, Firefox. Why do anime? Okay, apparently you're not allowed to actually search in that search box down there. That's really cool. Why do anime blood type so much? Oh, all right. Let's see here. In their culture, they associate every blood type with a certain personality and demeanor. Blood type carries a significant weight in Japanese culture, so much so that Japanese are often surprised when people of other origins are not familiar with their blood type. Okay. Can we see what blood type is what? This is important info. Blood type, personality theory, you. Japanese blood types and what they say about your personality. You know what blood type are you? Do you know what blood type are everyone in your family? I do, and I even know the blood type are Katsuakigata of all my friends too, and I'm not alone. According to a 2016 survey of people, 99% of Japanese people knew their blood type. Wow. That's a lot of people. How many of you know your blood type? Show of hands. Do you know what your blood type is? If you know what your blood type is, put an emote in the chat so I know you know what your blood type is. Let's learn things. All right, blood type personality theory, blood type A. Blood type A. If your blood type is an A, then that means that's 40% of Japan. So if your blood type A, you are like 40% of the population of Japan, and I would imagine that the ratios are fairly universal. So even though it's 40% in Japan, it's probably 40% in other parts of the world as well. People with a blood type of A are supposedly earnest and neat, but also they can be stubborn and anxious. Ooh. Well, I don't know if I'm A because my blood's that weird black oily kind. I think that's a little less common, but the anxious definitely matches. I'm not neat, but I can be earnest maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's 30% of people, and they're easygoing, and they have leadership ability, but they can be insensitive and unpunctual. Oh, well, that's relatable too. Unpunctual. I don't even know what a punctual is. Okay. So I'm usually pretty unpunctual. Leadership ability is not something I'm strong at Easygoing is also not something I'm strong at. So there you go. But maybe you're easygoing and a leadership ability, in which case you're probably a blood type O. B is less common, with only 20% of the Japan being B, and they are passionate and creative. So if you have ever drawn a picture, that automatically means you fall into the blood type of B. And if you're passionate, then that means you're also a blood type of B. But be careful, because you might be selfish or uncooperative. Now, the least common of them all is AB type. Abs are only 10% of the blood in Japan, and they are both talented and composed, like music. You compose music, just like you compose your blood type when you're AB. The negative traits are they can be eccentric or two-faced. I don't think eccentric is a negative trait, but that's also a cultural thing. I guess eccentric could be seen as more of a negative trait in Japan. I do hear there's more of a thing in Japanese culture about trying to fit in, which is always interesting, because I hear that about the culture as a whole. But then you look at anime, where it's like, oh, see that one character in the class who doesn't look like everyone else because they have a giant green spiky Super Saiyan hair going on? They're the main character. So, it might not be a desirable trait, but it's definitely the trait that they use for all of the anime pro tags. So that's something to think about. So now we're knowing a lot about blood types. So that's kind of cool. I think that's like everything we need to know. If you're blood type A, you probably look like her. If you don't look like her, you're not blood type A. That's basically how this pans out. If you're blood type O, you look like her. You got a nice beanie. If you're blood type O, can I borrow your hat sometime? Because it's a very nice hat. I like your hat. Also a good shade of hair color. Blood type B, ooh, you got some really good lipstick game going on and some really good makeup. It's all blue. It matches your hair. I think that's a very strong stylistic choice, and I think you look very cool. So, congratulations, blood type B. It says you're selfish, but I think you're really frosty. And then if you're blood type AB, you look like this. You got the buns. You got the two spaghetti buns on your head, and you're eccentric. I like being eccentric. I don't want to be an ab type. There you go. Thank you for this article on blood types. It's taught me a lot today. So let's get back to the gameplay. That was a nice little diversion, right? Right, gamers? All right. So what are we going to choose? We're going to choose ab because it's the eccentric blood type. What color does it like most? It as in the avatar? I think this is hard. On one hand, green's like my favorite color. But on the other hand, cyan is probably the tastiest color. The green is my favorite. I would devour cyan, but I think green is my favorite. We're gonna go with green. Please give it a gift. Oh, okay. So what is our gift? We can be kind. We can be a mind. We can be an ambition. We can be on bravery, or we can be on voice. Well, voice means we can talk, and talking kind of helps when I'm trying to communicate to you, the audience. I just realized that having the adjusting light based off of the color of the screen we're on has made the eye patch and the boobs glow, whereas everything else is dark because the screen is dark. So that's something. Maybe we don't want to be on the retro screen, because I really don't want my fake boobs glowing so much. That's not what I meant to do. We're gonna go to the regular gameplay screen. Still glowing. Still glowing. The adjustive light is just gonna make them glow. That's fine. I guess with how much light they're producing, you can really call them headlight. Can I remove a gift? Can I remove the gift of voice from Gate? Gate, would you like to lose your voice? Oh, that'd be pretty good. I'd be alright with that right about now. Alright, what are we doing? Ambition is like Nobunaga. It's a good thing they're light. It means less problems. I hope you're happy with yourself. Hello, Billy Smiles. Welcome. Welcome. Please ignore the huge rack. That's Gate's fault. This is not how I normally look. We're playing a secret game. We're playing secret Deltarune, apparently. And we're figuring out what our gift is. We just looked up blood types. Had a nice little discussion on it. Very, very informative. I like, in mind, you can be like, the Professor Xavier. Because he's got, like, the brain and he can, like, pull people around. That's kind of cool. If we can get, like, telekinetic powers, I'd go for it. How do you feel about your creation? It will not hear. Well, we never gave it the ability to hear, I guess. I love it. This is my Deltona. This is my Deltona. Deltasona. Deltarune. Have you answered honestly? Yes. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Seizure warning for the stream, apparently. That's kind of weird. You go with voice, you start with max. Oh. I can't back up anymore. I would, but I'm not allowed to go backwards. Oh, shit, I forgot I have a TV with the game on it. I've just been watching OBS and stuff. That's fine. It's a horrible start in the game. Oh, sick. Cool. I love it. I'm good. Alright, well, if I don't need charisma in the game, whatever. You know it's a possibility of pain and seizure. Hello, flashing lights. Let's have a dance party. Flashing lights and seizures for everybody. Let's go. Understood. Name your vessel. My vessel's name is going to be... I am uncreative. I only know how to write my own name. Unless somebody else has a better name, speak now or forever hold your peace. Could be anything. Could be you. Who knows? Who's to say anymore? Audience engagement is what this is called. I stare at you, and then you tell me something, and then I make a decision, and then you can feel like you're a part of the experience. Name it Bilbert. Alright, it's Bilbert. The plane is Bilbert. Let's fucking go, Bilbert. The hero the world really needs. Bill. Good name. Strong. Strong, proud name. Bilbert, the pain, taste, loving, green, favoriting, ab, blood typing, my own name. Oh, okay, well, here I'll enter my name. I'm glad I didn't use her. Now they want it. Alright. Your own name. Yeah, it's Bilbert Baggins. Big mind Bilbert. Yeah, there you go. Mara. Excellent. Truly excellent. Mara, yeah? Hey, you're looping a little bit here. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. Your answers. A wonderful creation will now be discarded. Thanks for wasting like 30 minutes of our time, game. Fantastic. That's your name too? No way, Zayden. Welcome to the secret stream. We're playing. Alright, well, it's not Bilbert, it's just Chris, so, you know, whatever. Sure. Alright. I'm glad we went through all of that. We did an entire lecture on blood types, just so they could throw it down the drain. So that's cool. Bilbert is fucking dead. Alright, everybody. That's it. We'll just have to play with Chris instead for the time being. But, Bilbert, you will not be forgotten. Chris, if you do not wake up, we'll be late for school. Oh my god, it's so bright outside. It's like a big white screen. I hate this game. I feel it. I'll wait outside for you all, right? This is Goat Mom from Undertale. She made pies with cinnamon and snails in them. So that's her background story. You could kill her, but then you'd feel bad about yourself. That was like a big plot point in Undertale. That you're allowed to murder the Goat Mom, and then the game makes you feel bad about your life choices. So this is us. That's not the hair I picked. It's not the legs I picked. That's not the shirt I picked. Is it? No, it's not the shirt I picked. Okay, they didn't keep anything. They didn't keep a single aspect of the design from before, so that's great. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for fucking killing Bilbert like that. That was really nice. Yeah. Can we look at stuff? The drawer is mostly empty except for the school cross country shirt with a tear in it. Late for school is good. Down with the oppressive system. Knocks the soda bottle. Oh my god. Oh man, that is very rebellious. Aiden. You show that soda bottle what's coming to it. All right. Well, it's like fucking sun o'clock right now. Beautiful day outside. Clothes drawer. Very descriptive. Can I go back to bed? Your bed. Can I go to the other bed? There are CDs under the bed. Classical, jazz, religious, ska. Religious ska. There's also a game console that has one normal controller and one knockoff one. You like jazz, chat? Because we got religious jazz for you right here. Jesus on the saxophone. Everyone's favorite. It's a computer desk. There are mini boxes under it filled with old books. Is this our sibling? Did they go off to school? If you compare the two beds, you'll see that they are the older, smart sibling, and we are the younger, stupid sibling because we have no trophies. They might not be smart. They might just be, they have cross-country things. They're athletic. So they might not be smart. They might be. But they're definitely a cross-country star. You like the almost Triforce on the carpet? Yeah, it's the Deltarune. It's the room that the Deltas. What's under the bed on the left? You mean under the bed on the right? Because under the bed on the left is the CDs. I don't think we actually get to look under the bed. On the right, it just says, your bed. No computer. Oh, we don't have a computer. We just have a red wagon with a rusty bird cage in it. What the fuck is wrong with us? Looks like it's been quite a few crashes. Our sibling was a tech wizard, cross-country star. We used to haul around a bird cage in a wagon. So, there's clearly a little bit of a power imbalance in this family. That's fine. This is a cactus. This is a Pokemon, right? What is the Pokemon that this looks like? There's a Pokemon. Hold on. This is fuck. Cactusmon. Cactusmon would be like, there was a Cactusmon. Togemon is Cactusmon, but I'm thinking about Maractus. Yeah, Maractus is the Maractus. There you fucking go. There it is, everybody. It's the same fucking picture in the game. Wait, this is not the screen we were using. Hold on. Using this one. There we go. Wow, that's kind of fun. Look at that. Wow. Technology. Okay. Well, anyway, look at the cactus. It's a Maractus. Also, on the topic of Togemon, who we were looking at previously, Togemon. That's Togemon. But, Togemon is such a fucking downgrade. Look at Palmon and tell me this isn't the cutest shit in the world. That thing's fucking adorable. Palmon is baby. I love Palmon. The cactus, Togemon is dumb. What you doing with your life, Togemon? You dummy. You were cuter before. But it turns into, Lilymon, and Lilymon's hot. So that's pretty cool. Look at Lilymon. I had a crush on Lilymon when I was little. I got the same colors as Lilymon. That's pretty cool. Togemon's okay, but Togemon is nothing compared to Palmon or Lilymon. Also, welcome to the chat, Tia. And then we got I hope they don't show porn on here. This is Google with safe search on, so it should be safe. Rosemon. I think Rosemon is the mega version. Pretty fucking cool. And then Maractus is the Pokemon. Does Maractus have evolutions? Maractus. Maybe. Is that a Maractus? Nah? Oh, fuck that then. Let's get back to the gameplay. You actually use Rosemon as reference for one thing of your avatar. Oh, it makes sense. That makes sense. That fits very well, actually. That's pretty cool. It's just Maractus. Well, give Maractus a fucking Mega. Bring back the Mega evolutions. And then we'll talk Pokemon. I'm still angry at you. Give me my Megas back. All right. What do we got? Is it Mirror? Mirror. Look. It's only you. Cacnea. Cacnea time. All right. Let's go check out Cacnea. Cacnea sounds like a skin condition. Cacnea. By the way, the reason we're like cropping the screen in a weird way whenever we're doing media share is because it's actually cropped that way because it fits the YouTube videos perfectly. That is a Cacnea. That's it. Okay. Cacnea. It's Cacturne. Cacturne. Wow, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Looks like a fancy hat. I don't think cactuses normally have fancy hats like that, but I imagine it's based off of like a flower on a cactus. It's a very spiky boy. Yeah. See, like if I open YouTube, it's great. It's like right now it's like whatever. It's just a bunch of fucking blank videos because YouTube is loading like shit for some reason. Behold your nerd knowledge. It's almost never useful, but now it's useful. See, if we click on the Mr. Beast Reacts video right here, and you can see that it like sizes itself perfectly. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, that's done. That's dead now. That's dead. We're going back to the gameplay. Retro gameplay. Hello, video game. It's me, Vera, and it's only you, Chris. Let's go in the door. The door's locked. Fuck you, door. You don't know. Oh shit! You know what I realized this stream is missing still? I get that secret stream image on this screen too. Hold on 1 second. Secret stream. Secret stream. Here. So everyone knows that they're in the right place if they're looking for the secret stream. This is where you want to be. Cool. Alright, secret stream. Alright, back to the video game. Guys, quit distracting me all the time. It's slowing down our LP of Deltarune. There are many books. Tales of Snails, a storybook. Remember I said that Goat Mom makes pies out of snails. So if you like snails, or you are a snail, don't go to Goat Mom's house because you're on the menu. Did snails help your garden? Not really. A signed copy of The History of Humans and Monsters by Gerson Boom. I don't think that's a real person. Is Gerson Boom a real person? If anyone knows who Gerson Boom is, tell me. Because I don't fucking know. Wow, our living room or our kitchen is this doors. There's a scale issue. There's a major. This door is like tiny. This fridge is like way taller than our door. Is that right? I don't think that's. Hold on. No, that's definitely not right. I don't know. I think I have a fairly standard fridge. My fridge is like 5-something feet, 5.5 feet tall, and my door is like 7 feet tall. So I don't think this is scaled correctly. I'm sorry if you have like bad OCD about that. In fact, there's a lot of scale issues in this game. Toby Fox is not an architect, I don't think. It's a trash can. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. It's nice. Can you use the phone? That's a big phone. Holy shit, that phone's big. I want a phone that big. It's like an 80s cell phone, but like for a house. Oh, a landline. It's a landline. It's a landline phone. But you already have a cell phone. Fuck that then. This TV is huge too. I could fit inside this TV. The TV doesn't seem to even be plugged in anymore. That's useless. Can we sit in the chair? Can we sit in this chair? It's a Chairiel, the beloved living room chair. This one doesn't have a name. Notice this one. It's a book of hymns. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. There's some cinnamon-y batter caked on the stovetop. What did I tell you? Cinnamon and snails. That's all you eat in this house. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. Kind of gross. Go back to the bathroom. Can I not? I can. You looked inside the sink cupboard. There's a can of Icy's Cool Boy body spray for the boys' flaming hot pizza flavor. Is that an actual like Axe flavor? Do they make pizza flavored Axe? Is that something like there's a market for? Because when I think Icy's Cool Boys body spray, the first thing that comes to mind is Axe. Because like Axe is the most like edgy teenage boy. I want to smell like chemicals that burn things and ever. Well, they need to invest the flaming hot pizza flavor because that seems like the. I think all of the demographic. You know what? I would use Icy Cool Boys body spray if it was flaming hot pizza flavor. I'd be all over that shit. That sounds amazing. All right. Well, we need to get on that. It's a missing market. It seems to be almost entirely full. Should just down it. It probably tastes pretty good too. Fix toilet. Flush it. We flush the toilet. Oh yeah. You flush the toilet. We win, everybody. We won the game. You gotta flush the toilet to win. Bathrooms. They have toilets. Toilets are funny inherently. So it's dope. On the shower ledge, there's a small container of apple scented shampoo and a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. Because Toriel has fur. Why would it be pet shampoo though? It's like most of the people in this world are monsters, right? So shouldn't it just be like normal people shampoo? Does Toriel have no dignity? She has to use the pet shampoo. She can't just there's friggin' the Oxnard or whatever, the king guy. You know, Oxnard. He was also a big furry thing. So clearly there's multiple sentient big furry goat people. So like they don't need to use pet shampoo. They can just have goat people shampoo. Chris, there you are. We might still be able to make it. Alright, time for school, everybody. Only 3 hours late. It's a beautiful day today, is it not? I hope it stays this way when Asriel visits next week. Oh, that's the wizard. Wizard is Asriel. I still enjoy coming home to this little town. Our brother is a wizard. That's why he was so good in school. All the cat people, cat family. It's Undine. Undine. I like Undine. She's a fish. She's a fish and she looks like a Vegeta. So that's kind of cool. I like Fish Vegeta. Fish Vegeta was cool. There were a lot of like Super Dragon Ball looking shit in like two characters. Like Undine and Mettaton are both just straight up Dragon Ball characters. Pretty cool. Has anyone put Mettaton or Undine into Dragon Ball Fighters? Does that happen? Because it should. But does everyone have a? Oh, Dino Nerd. Oh, Chris, we thought you weren't coming today. We're doing group projects this month. It's Undine's girlfriend, the anime weeb shit, weeby girl. I don't remember. I don't remember her name. Teacher, Deltarune teacher lady. We're doing group projects this month. So walk around and find a partner, okay? I want to be partners with Kenny. Kenny, be my partner, Kenny. Crisps! Oh, I'm very sorry. I already have partner. It's a black and white hard-boiled egg. Sadly, seems like it already has a partner. He just got rejected for an egg. Okay. Well, that sucks. Kimmy's cool. Kimmy's a VTuber now. Did you guys know Kimmy's a VTuber? I think that's hella cool. Not like the dog, though, like the person that the dog is based on. Not a dog VTuber. Yo, Chris, show up earlier next time. Oh, it says Monster Kid. I think her name was just Monster Kid. It's a very cute model. Yeah, I haven't seen too many of her streams. I watched the Getting Over It. That was a lot of fun. And then she did like an art collab with Pika, which was super cute. And then I watched her sing the DK. That was pretty cool. I ended up having a partner with Snowy. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, "Howdy, partner," like a cowboy. Post cowboys in the chat if you got him, everybody. Snowy. Partner, I hardly know her. That was a rim shot sound. It might have been a little weird, but it was a rim shot sound. I'll show you. It was a funny joke. You like funny jokes here. Partner? What do you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I got news for you, pal. I already got a partner. Scram. Well, Chris needs a better sense of humor, because I think Snow is fucking hilarious. Bird. Ah, Chris, late again, I see. You need a partner? Sorry, I'm already partners with the second smartest student. So, wait, Chris, now that I think about it, your unique skill set might help a lot on this assignment. I actually wanted to get an A. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna kill it. A bird? I'm gonna kill it later. Oh, you're cute! Oh, she's really cute. I love that design. Hey, Chris, what's up? Did you lose your pencil again? Here. Want the candy cane one or one with the lights on? Huh? You want to be partners? Sorry. Hurley already asked me. But I could ask Miss Elphys. The name is Elphys. The teacher's name is Elphys. We the teacher girl dinosaur is. I could ask Miss Elphys if we could make a group of 30. I'll ask if you're sure. Not yet. We gotta go ask Caddy and Bratty. Is that who it is? There's someone else you can ask. Oh no, it's only Caddy. Bratty's the alligator, I think. It was like Caddy, Bratty, and then they used to be friends with Burger Guy. Like cat. Taken. Oh, you're nice. Chris, you know Jockington and Caddy are always partners. We're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class. It was hula hoop day and they ran out of hoops for us. And he used me instead. That's our origin story. Oh, I love origin stories. They're the best. Alright, well, that's out of the way, so let's get in on this three-person team. Wanna be partners? Hey, oh shit, hold on. Let's get in on this three-person team. Wanna be partners? Yes! Jockington is great. He seems pretty chill. I like his background story. That's about all I know about him, but it seems pretty cool. Okay, I'll ask. Miss Elphys, is it okay if we have a group of 3? Hey, what? No, I do not approve this. Abort. But Chris doesn't have a... Well, what were you saying? Just say we're fine being alone. Actually, I just wanted to know if... Noelle, can you please speak up? Oh. Hi, Susie. That's a weird font. Those S's are 5s. Am I late? Oh, no, you're fine. We're just, choosing partners for the next group project, and, Susie, you're with Chris. Right. Now that everyone's here, I'll write the assignment. Has anyone seen the chalk? This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some. How about this? If no one speaks up, everyone gets in trouble. Oh, that's bullshit. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't blame everybody because one person's being a fuck up. That's not nice. Elphys, come on. Anyone? Please? Hey, there might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Elphys, why don't Susie and I... Good idea, Noelle. Susie, since you came in last, why don't you go get it for me? Whatever. She's like Squall. She's like Squall from the Final Fantasies. They both say whatever. They're like twins. And Chris, can you go with her and make sure she actually gets it and is out of trouble. Thanks, Chris. See you later. Office sucks as a teacher. School was super cool. I like when he said whatever. That was my favorite character trait. But he also had a gun, and his gun was a sword. And I respect that his gun was a sword because most people have either a gun or a sword, but his was like this blade is a gun, so it's a gun blade, and that was pretty cool. And I like how he would just be like, "Yo, the fate of the world is in trouble, and we gotta go beat up like an evil sorceress lady. You want to play cards with me instead?" And then you just play cards with literally everyone in the world instead of actually playing the actual video game. Fucking rad. That's why they made a class for. Oh yeah, the gun romancer. Yeah, I wanted to play that one. I can't play it though. Until I play Heaven's Ward. I think you gotta play Heaven's Ward before you can be a gun bard. Whatever they're called. Machinist. Machinist? Is it machinist? I think it's machinist. You better be. Oh, I thought you had to get to Heaven's Ward. Alright, I should switch to that. My character, I haven't played 14 in a long time. And I want to get back into it whenever the queues are back to normal because I actually have reliable internet again. And right now I've been playing, or when I played, I started out with like a rogue kind of character. Yeah, rogue. And then I went from rogue to bard temporarily because I wanted to be able to play music. And then I ended up landing on monk. I thought monk was pretty cool because I like DPS stuff. But gunblades are really cool. So I want to get into gunblade. You can play the new class even when you're not on the moon. Oh, really? Oh, that's sick. That's cool if it's not locked. Because some of the classes are actually locked by progress, too, right? Yeah, I do want to get back into that. You're going to have to lurk because you don't want to get too spoiled on the game, but have a fun time. No problem. Thank you for showing up, okay? And I hope you're happy with your property and you sick animal you. So that's Stream Elements. I don't need to talk to you, Stream Elements. You're not a real person. But yeah, I definitely want to get back into that game soon. I don't even know if I finished the first part of the game, but I will. I'll probably do that like once a day on stream. Not once a day. Once a day is a lot. Once a week on stream. Once I start getting back into it, maybe make that like my Friday night thing. So I want to play more of the stuff. The answer looks fun too, but I really want to do the Gunblade one as well. And, the new one's like fucking Grim Reaper thing or something, right? The moon one is a Grim Reaper thing. I need to get back into it on level monk because it's good now. Oh, sick. See, I just thought monk was fun to play, but I heard it was awful. I just like playing as the monk because I could run in circles and just constantly spam like 50 buttons. The more buttons I can press, the better, usually, honestly. That's why I like the monk so much. Monk is not very good. Good to hear. Let's go get Chalk out of the closet. Sorry, I was just getting pumped about Final Fantasy stuff. Susie, are you eating the chalk? Susie's eating it. Chris. Didn't see you there. Hey. You didn't see anything just now, did you? You can't even say. That's not really my choice. The game told me I couldn't. Chris. Are we gonna make out? Hey. Oh, we are. Let me tell you a secret. If you like pressing buttons, Monk or Ninja are the way to go, but unfortunately Ninja got nerfed into the ground. Yeah, I mean those are literally the two classes I started with because I like pushing a bunch of shit. I like pretending I'm playing an action game even though I'm playing an MMO because I don't really have experience with MMOs, so that's kind of what I jumped on as soon as I started playing. Monk or Ninja. Oh yeah, I forgot. Technically I was a ninja, but I always dressed my character up like a pirate. Because I wanted to be a pirate. So even though the class changed, you do what you gotta do. Well, that's fine though. I switched off of Rogue and went on to Monk, so that seems like it worked out in my favor. Let me tell you a secret. Okay. Oh, we're gonna make out. Pirate prone gang signs. Basically, white people piss me off. I don't think we're gonna make out anymore. I think just because you don't say anything, like can't tell exactly what you're thinking. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's over. Caught Susie eating all the chocolate. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. This was her last chance. Now she'll finally be expelled. Come on, Chris. Don't act shocked. You know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it. Everybody wants it. So congrats, Chris. You got me. I'm done for. Just let me say one little thing. Seems like a waste to get expelled just for having a snack. So, Chris, I know you're gonna pull the trigger. Why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Chris, how do you feel? Losing your face. Oh, you're gonna make out. Nah. Chris, you got a good mother. You're ashamed to make her bury her child. Very sad. I wanted the big kiss. Why would you do this to me, game? Alright, let's get this over with. I just need to get that romantic tension building from the very beginning of the game. But we'll get there. Just gotta wait till like part 7 or whatever. Isn't this game gonna have like 7 parts or something? 7 or 9 or something? A whole bunch of them. We'll get more chalk, moves back to class, and then Chris, you'll do our project. I know that like the first 2 are free, and then they're gonna do like paid parts in the future. It's like a way bigger undertaking than the Undertale King of Undertake. How's that sound? Fuck you. I didn't even get to make a choice. They just did it for me. I didn't push the button. Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it by now, your choices don't matter. Like how we spent 20 minutes making the character and you just threw it up. Did Susie do that? Did Susie delete our character? Is that what happened? Suzundere. More like playing all like your choices don't matter. I'm gonna delete your character. Baka. Secretly. Secretly she's in this. Let's go, freak. What's going on here? Are you ready for the Sadie Hawkman's dance? I'm very ready for the Sadie Hawkman's dance. I've been working on the dance moves. This dance, all the chaperones wear giant hawk heads. That's kind of cool. Susie. That's why Bilbert's design got deleted at the beginning of the game. It was just her being super, super tsundere about like Bilbert's not allowed to be in this game. I hate Bilbert. Bilbert's the worst. And then she like does the anime blush, and then everyone's like, "Oh," and it's like a teaser for part 8. And Susie accidentally holds hands with Bilbert for one episode, and then we reset the story arc all over again because it's that kind of anime. Screech at any student that make contact while dancing. I wish my chaperones were hawk heads. If I ever have a dance, my chaperones at my dance will have hawk heads. That's the same thing. That's not any different. Deltarune Part 8, The Return of Bilbert. Yeah. Screech. Alright, we already got that. The locker's covered in Jockington memorabilia. Hell yeah, Jockington, let's go. The locker's locked. The locker's lock is locked. The lock's locker is locked. The locker's locker is locked. Okay, well, that's a lot of locks. We got the chalk, let's go home. Chris, just gonna skip school? What am I supposed to snitch on you? That'd be rich, huh? Nah, I wouldn't. Get back here. Chris? What, realize the baby classroom was a better fit for you? Hey, actually, I should come with you. Maybe I'll find a better partner in there. Oh, that's because we're stupid. Baby. Get it. No, actually, let's not. Is this one water? He drank from the water fountain. People put their mouth on that, you know. I just indirectly kissed everyone who ever drank out of that. That's how pandemics happen. Don't do that. God, can you walk any slower or what? I get it. Not used to walking around without someone holding your hand. Oh, it's happening. Except, like, we're not Dilbert, we're Chris, so this is like the love triangle. Come on, freak. Well, here's the closet. Too bad. We're just starting to have fun. So much fun. We walked around a corner, walked forward a little bit, found a closet. I remember that. It was yesterday. Hey, Chris, is it me or is it really dark in there? What's the holdup, Chris? You gonna go in or what? Fine. You're gonna be a wimp, then I'll both go in at the same time. See? Why are you so scared? There's nothing in here but old papers. Let's try to find a light switch. Oh, no, there's a light switch in there. That's weird. I can't find a switch. Guess it's further in. How fucking big is this closet? Is this fucking Narnia? This fucking Narnia closet. Kind of big for a closet, huh? I think we have reached. Oh, that's a wardrobe. Narnia's a wardrobe, not a closet. A wardrobe's kind of like a part of a closet. I think we'd have reached the end by now. Hey, Chris. I think this closet's broken. There aren't any walls. Well, we've worked hard enough. The office wants chalk so bad she can get it herself. Wardrobes are part of the closets. There you go. Makes sense. They all have lions in them too. Did you know the lion in that was supposed to be Jesus? I learned that one day, and then I was never able to like look at those books and see it as not religious propaganda anymore. So that was a thing. I really liked those books when I was little, and then I realized that I was like, well, this is like not about an actual lion. And that was upsetting to me because I just wanted it to be like the Lion King. But it's not the Lion King. Upsetting. I hate when books lie to me. Don't lie to people. Is there a novelization of the Lion King? They should make a novelization of the Lion King. I realize that would probably just be Hamlet. Is it Hamlet or Macbeth? One of them. I read the first one, I found out years later it was a series. Like the first one. Is the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe the first one? Or is it the third one? Or did they just make prequels after that one? Because I remember I read a couple of them. I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I read Voyage of the Dawn Treader. And I think that was a prequel. And it was about like sailing around on ships, and like there were like people that were like small on feet. I think they were just feet people. Yeah, they just like hopped around on one foot. That might have been Gulliver's Travels though, I'm not entirely sure. If Alice wants to talk so bad, she can get it herself. Let's split. Did anyone ever watch Kimba the Lion? Is that like Lion King or is that different? I never actually understood the connection between Lion King and Kimba and who came first. I assume Kimba's older, right? Kimba looks older. Hey, this isn't funny. Let us out. Let us. Florence. This closet sucks ass. Kimba's Lion King and Lion King is Kimba. Oh, okay, cool. Goes both ways. Time is circular. That makes sense. Oh, we changed clothes. Are we the same person? Yeah, we just changed clothes. I hate when you fall through the closet and then you're just like in a different outfit and your skin tone changes. I mean, Are we blue, or is that just the lighting in the area? We're pretty fucking blue. You know what we look? We look like a fucking, we look like a dark crystal. We look like the dark crystal guys. The Snorkies. Yeah, it's very blue. Way bluer than everything around us is. They look like a dark crystal. The dark crystal Muppet people look just like crystals. So we actually fell into the dark crystal. This is a Jim Henson joint. At times you see it flickering, the light only you can see. Second nature, you reach out and save the game. The Gelflings. Thank you, Zayden. Yeah, we look like a Gelfling. For anyone who doesn't know what a Gelfling is, let's just pop up a Gelfling. Hold on. Gelfling. Gelf Lundgren. Gelfling. Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking Gelflings. There you go. Those guys. I don't know, Zayden, but it's helping my stream, so thank you. That's what we look like. We look like a Gelfling. What? That's insane. Alright, back here again. I'll change the screen. Whatever. We're on this screen now instead. The future. The future is changing screens every so often. Alright, we saved our game. It did not fill us with determination. I don't think they do that in this game. No determination in Deltarune. Oh, hi, little guy. You're dancing. Dancing. Holes. Is that a bear? It's a bear face. There's like a bear face on the wall. Can we get the oil out of your nose? It's too dark to see anything. This is like a depressed bear. Crying in a cliff face. This is like, it's not a face at all. It's just like a weird eyeball symbol. Yeah, look at the eyes. Bear with the sniffles. Yeah, it's a sniffly bear. Its eyes are watering because of its allergies. Makes sense. Oh wait, there was a dude up there. I think. Hey, can we go back and make that happen again? Like Cubchew. Yeah, like Cubchew. Wait, I have to look that up. I just said like Cubchew, like I knew what you were saying, but I didn't actually do this thing. Cubchew. Holy shit, that's a bear with sniffles. Pokemon has literally everything. That's crazy. Look, it's Cubchew. It's the drip Pokemon. I wish my Pokemon had drip like Cubchew. And this is like a bear with that thing where you're scared of too many holes and things. You know what I'm talking about. Zayden, you know every answer to everything I say on stream. Oh, there's not, yeah, another sniffle bear. Is this, wait. I haven't actually seen his emotes before. I forget that he's on Twitch. I only ever watch one. I like the bubbles. Very nice. Let's take the thing. You got the glow shard. We got a glow shard. What is a glow shard? That's the configuration. Item. A shimmering shard. It's used on a music. Toss it. No, I don't want it. That's a bad idea. Let's give him the prime sub. Cryptophobia! Cryptophobia. Wait. Wouldn't trypophobia be like fear of that stuff that makes you sleepy when you eat turkey? Isn't that like the same base word? Is trip different than trip? Tripo and trypto. Two different things. Just holes. Okay. Just like tryptophan. Tryptophan is the stuff that's in turkey that makes you sleepy. I'm just seeing the common root. Trypophobia is thank you. Thalassophobia. Okay. What is thalassophobia? Are you scared of lasses? Is it like lasses from Pokemon or like all lasses? I'm sorry. That's rough. At least you have the internet, isn't it? Why are you shooting at me? I don't. You throw it around a lot of fancy Latin. Cryptophobia seems like fear of cryptids. Or fear of the Crypt Keeper. If you're scared of the Crypt Keeper, that's reasonable. But also, get over it because the Crypt Keeper is cool. You bathe your body in the light. A power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. Any pain you may have had melted away. HP is fully restored, saving the game. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. Are these eyes blinded by darkness? Oh, this is a puzzle. Fear of Bitcoin. Oh, shit, cryptocurrency. Oh, that's a good fear to have, actually. I like that fear quite a bit. The last phobia is the persistent and intense fear of deep bodies of water, such as the sea, ocean pools, or lakes. Oh, that seems pretty common. But very closely related, thalassophobia should not be mistaken with aquaphobia, which is classified as the fear of water itself. Thalassophobia can include fear of being in deep bodies of water, fear of the vast emptiness of the sea waves, aquatic creatures, and fear of distance from land. Yeah, no, I feel like that's a very common fear. And I imagine a lot of people probably use aquaphobia incorrectly in that case, because being scared of water in general sounds really, really stupid. But like, I totally get the fear of big bodies of open water and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. I realized it was supposed to be a big deal. I get that. No problem. I've definitely known people who have that fear. Now I know the word. The lass. Like Lassie. The lass. The lass is actually Lassie. Hey, Lassie? Lassie's a dog. I was thinking of Nessie, like the Loch Ness Monster, and then I was thinking Lassie, but Lassie is a golden retriever and has nothing to do with the ocean. Although, it's possible Lassie has been to the ocean during her lifetime, since she was like a celebrity dog and all. What the hell are we doing here? This is the middle. This is the right, and these are the two left. That makes it look like the first one. I see the eyes match the symbol. So then this is gonna make the two on the left dark and the one on... Oh, they stack. I think they stack. You had a hard time platinuming Subnautica. It took me over an entirely year. I can imagine, that game's creepy. Like, I don't have an issue with water normally, but like, yeah, when you get into that deep sea stuff in that game, it's pretty spooky. I need to play that again sometime. I just remember the telekinetic fish, or the telepathic fish walking with me. This is scary. And then I stopped playing. They're all unfinished below zero. That's the DLC for it, right? Is it like new areas and new fish types? I do like a lot of deep sea stuff quite a bit. Sequel, oh, I see. Like, I'm a big fan of cephalopods. I think octopuses are very cool. Squids are very cool. Cuttlefish are very cool. Nautiluses are very cool. Cthulhu is technically a cephalopod, probably. Cthulhu is pretty cool. I'm amazed that that game doesn't have multiplayer. It really should. Bubble Paw. That looks like a person, but it also kind of looks like a graphical. It's definitely a person. Somebody's hiding from us. Oh, Susie apparently in silhouette, I guess. Hey, back off. Come any closer and I'll... Susie's scared. Chris? Hey, don't scare me like that, dumbass. Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. Where is here anyhow? We're in the closet, Susie. We had an entire scene about this. Come on. I know you're in the closet here with me. Is this a metaphor because they're super gay? Actually, I don't know if Chris is anything in particular. I'm gonna say they're super gay. Doesn't matter. You got us into this mess. You got us out. Kind of like Frisk. Frisk was just like whatever you want Frisk to be. Lead the way, Chris. Chris is ambiguous. Yeah, it's like that's what they did with Frisk too. I guess that makes sense too, because the spelling, that's a more ambiguous spelling of the name Chris too. I feel like if it's like, so like, I was gonna say if it's with a CH, it's more masculine, but Christine has also started with a CH. Chris just seems like a more ambiguous spelling with a K. But I guess they can both work. Oh. Oh my god, never mind. You walk away too slow. Okay, goodbye. Although unlike Frisk, Chris is actually a name. Frisk isn't actually a name. I don't think I've ever seen the name Frisk as an actual name. Yeah. There we go. Chris's gender is Dolphin. That's what Chris is. Hey Chris, there's someone up there waving at you. Any idea what they want? They want to play poker. Run, Chris! Oh, it's like DDR. Can I just not run and just do this for like ever? Is there like a score? I don't see a score. There should be. Oh fuck! Okay, I'm down. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're free. Chris, down here. Right, let's go, mudslide! Oh fuck, what? Okay, gotta go up and down now. Oh, we're just hard though. It's like Toho rules. You just gotta keep the cards safe. I remember that. It's like Undertale just did like the Toho thing, but instead of having like the big character model, they just had the hitbox. And here they still have the hitbox, but you actually see the entire character. Oh, this is cool. I like this place. You know what? I forgot. Originally, I was going to be playing a Toho game today, and then I forgot. And that's why we're here. But that's okay. We'll play Toho sometime. I don't have many on my computer, but I have that Switch one, which is like, not Azure Reflection. Azure Reflection is an RPG that's unrelated. I think might be Azure Reflection. It's like a remake of one of the normal Toho games as a left to right side scroller that they put out on not Magic Bubble. I do have Magic Bubble because the music is sick and I like busting it. Might be Azure Reflection. That might be the name of the game. It's like a remake of a Toho, but it's done in the left to right orientation. And they put it out on the Switch, and it was like the first like traditional Toho game I've seen on consoles. So I bought it, and it's pretty fun. I've still been trying to beat it on hard mode though, because like when you play it on easy mode, they don't let you actually play through all the levels. It was pretty cool. But let me see. Let me double check the name on that thing. Magic Bubble's a good game though. I have a whole bunch of the spin-offs. I have Magic Bubble, I have this one, I got whatever the fuck it is on here. Hold on. What do I have on here? I have a few things on PC, a few things on Switch, a few things on the PlayStation. They're even called Toho. If they're not called Toho, then who the hell knows? Yeah. Hold on. I actually have my Switch right here too. Let me see what it says. It is actually called Azure Reflections. It's the side scroller one. Double check that. It's a remake of 6. Okay. I think I played a couple of the numbered ones back in the day, but it's been a long time. Usually, whenever I see a spinoff, I play it. Toho Double Focus, I think, is like the Metroidvania style Toho, and then Toho Ginso Wanderer is a mystery dungeon Toho. then apparently I have the DLC for that one, probably because it was free. And then I have like it's kind of like a Monopoly Toho that I got on Steam, which I really like. It's like a really overly complicated version of Monopoly with a bunch of custom boards, where you can like buy power plants and expand the grid, and there's like a million different abilities you can use, and you pick up monsters and stuff who join you on the board. Very good. Yeah, the board game was a lot of fun. I really like that one. I think they actually added online multiplayer to it too, which I need to jump back into it sometime because when I played it, it was still young. I think it's fun. It's a little confusing at first because, like, at least when I first played it, there wasn't much good documentation in English outside of like the base game itself having English as an option. But I think they've done a lot more to make it more accessible internationally because I think it's a Chinese game. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's grown a lot. I know they've been updating it regularly. Oh, I also have, what is that game called? The CBT one. I bought the CBT one because it was $1 and the name made me laugh because it was CBT with somebody. And I just wanted to have a game called CBT with someone in my Steam inventory just so when I play it, people would be like, what the fuck, Vera? It's supposed to be cognitive behavioral therapy, but I'm pretty sure the entire existence of that game is just for the joke. Yuka, that's right. Best Toho, by the way, is Satori Kamiyuchi. It's because her design is cool. So you're not dead, sweet. Got any idea what the heck this place is? Me neither. Wonder if there's anyone in that building up there. Let's go in the building up. Which building? There's a couple of them. Looks like a shop. The door's locked. No one's inside. I guess all of these are probably locked. Say anything different? It's locked. Say anything different? It's locked. Nope. It's locked. That's boring. Say more stuff. Good point. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty town. A black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. Castle. Let's go to the castle. I like the aesthetic they used for the town. The curvy buildings was fun. Castle? Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet? The CBT game is made by the same dude as Sakuya Izuyo gives you advice and dabs. That's such a... Those games clearly only exist so they can have really cool titles. But they're like 99 cents, so you might as well own them. I feel like I might own the other one too. I wish Sakuya Izuyo would give me advice and dab. I should buy that if I don't. Speaking of Metroidvanias, though, the Sakuya Metroidvania one looks really good. I've been meaning to pick that up. Can't remember what that one's called, but that looks pretty neat. Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet? That's a good question. Welcome, heroes. Luna Knights, yeah, that looks good. Who's there? Do not be alarmed. I am not your enemy. Please come forward, both of you. It's the guy from the boat in the first one. Isn't that just the sprite of the dude who piloted the boat in Undertale? That's like the same sprite, right? Welcome, I'm the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness. Chris, Susie, there's a legend in this land. Too small? Oh, is the boat guy bigger? A legend that one day 2 heroes of light will arrive. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I just remember it was a hooded dude. To fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. Okay. No. Really? Are you sure? It's fairly important. And, in my opinion, it's a really nice prophecy. I think you'd quite like it. You know it already. Really? You've heard it already. Oh, perhaps I couldn't have rehearsed it some. Wait, shit, what's the prophecy? I hope he still says it. Look, dude, we didn't come here for a bedtime. Just tell us how to get home. The easiest way would be to seal the Eastern Fountain. Fountain? You mean, like the water bubbler or something? The fountain. That which gives the dark world form. Are you sure you actually know the legend? Look. No. Okay, we are going to hear it. We are still going to hear it. But I think I've got enough info. See you two later. Wait, let me at least tell you how to... Nice fire effects! Ho, ho, ho! 1 year down, 2 to go. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who the hell are you? I'm... the bad guy. That Sans Undertale? Is that Sans Undertale, but his head is a spade? Bad guy? It's the same color as the Sans. You know, teardrop-headed kid from the legend. No? Ah, boy. This is gonna be hard to explain. I could help explain it. Stay out of this, kind boy. No, I'll protect the heroes with my life. Actually, can you hold off? I want to hear this, kid. Okay, so, long story short, you guys are heroes. You want to go east and seal our dark fountain. That'll stop darkness from covering the world. We, on the other hand, don't want that because it would rule and be great. Wait, why do we want to stop? I don't know. Guess I can go ask my dad. I could tell you. We got this. So the point is, you want to fight us. Crack the moon down. Alright, kid. Now you're telling me something I understand. I like the fire explosion. That was pretty good. That was a very nicely done sprite. It almost looked like they just took actual fire and shoved it in the game. Lancer. Okay, Lancer. Badass. I'm gonna compliment you. I like your pipe. Tell Lancer you can't tell the difference between his clothes and his body. He seems flattered. His back cover. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, you make my feelings go weird. Okay. Alright. Oh, is there grazing? Was the little echo from the heart because we did like a grazing thing? Is that what happened? No, I got max, but like, that's cool. So we don't control, we don't control Susie. Okay. Did we get anything out of the grazing? Does that fill up the PP thing? Grazing and annex-based. Awesome, I like it. Luckily for me, I'm probably gonna fuck up almost every other time. It's a very complimentary of start warning. You get TP. Okay, is that technical points? You tell Lancer to watch out for Susie's attack. He readies himself. Oh, okay. I love to get thrashed. Just kidding, that's you. Oh, shit. Alright. Got one of them. Lancer grabs vicious. What are you guys doing after this? Let's just think about chips. It's a good thing to think about. I like chips. I haven't had chips in a while. Get nachos. What time is it? 1:40. No, it's not. That's how long it is. We got another, 40 minutes? Yeah, we're gonna go another 45 minutes. That's just thinking about chips. Check. Lancer's at 7, attack 7, defense 1, not call spade a spade, he's a spade. Not old enough to ride a motorcycle, so he set his bike on fire. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, I'm the bad guy. Didn't get all the praises. Wait a second. My bike's running out of fuel. lose. You had the luck of the draw this time, but next time, the losers will be you. Bye, losers. I gotta get home before dinner. We won! Alright, we got 41 Bs. We got 41 Bs. These nuts. Is that the currency? Is the currency in this game these nuts? I hope so. That'd be a great currency. Are you okay? Are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I am... Jeez, can you take off that hood? I can barely hear you under there. Alright. It's a moth. Like a moth. I don't like a moth. I'm gonna say it's a moth. Hello, everyone. I'm Ralsei. Chris, Susie, it's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're going to become great friends, and best way to leave is east, right? Yes, that's where we'll... Got it. See you at school, Chris. I suppose it's just the two of us, then. Chris, I'm a prince, but I, currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting alone here. My whole life for you two to arrive. So, I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Chris. Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Chris. Oh, the song. I just realized my patch is see-through. Okay. Ralsei, the lonely prince is now your ally. Ralsei or Ralsei? I'm gonna go with Ralsei. Ralsei's cute. The power of Fluffy Boys shines within. That's a good message. I'm gonna save that for later. If anyone remembers, our raid message is gonna be the power of Fluffy Boys shines within you. Because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break real quick, actually. Maybe less. Just a little real brief. A little brief break. So, I'll be right back with you all. You guys can listen to this in the meantime. It's really good music, right? I love it. Oh, I should uncover the chat now. There you go. Now you can like talk with each other, and you'll be able to see it on the stream. So that's kind of cool. Alright, I'll be right back. Bye! Hello. Hello again. We're back. I got a prop redeem. Not a prop redeem. I got a costume change redeem earlier in the stream. And the person who did the redeem isn't even here anymore. We did it. I changed. Oh, that's cool. Maybe be smaller, but not big. Hello. Did you guys have a good break? Did you do anything fun? I hope you had a good break. It wasn't very long. We're not going super much longer. Just like another 30 minutes or so. I hope it was good. You guys want to play more Undertale? Good, because we're not playing that. We're playing Deltarune. Do you guys want to play more of that? Okay, sounds good. Let's play the Deltarune. This screen. There we go. Here now. Alright, pass it down. I'll say it. Let's go. I muted, right? Yeah, I muted. Okay. We're back. So we got a new party member. Power? Power. Oh. I mean, that's the party with various packs. Okay. Okay, we don't play as Susie. I'm assuming we don't actually play directly as Ralsei either. He does have spells of his own. Got Pacify and Heal Prayer. We just have an act, which I guess changes for everybody like Undertale. Cool. Attack 10, defense 0. Attack 8, magic. Oh, Ralsei has actual magic, but we don't have that. We just have question marks. We do have Guts, though. Guts is a cool character. I like Guts. I didn't know they put Guts in this game. Crazy. Let's go. Are these houses still locked? Okay, I know. It looks like a shop, but the door is locked. Okay, I get it. We're gonna go southeast, I remember. Chris, you know you can hold... I was already holding circle to run. Ralsei. Really? Right, you move faster by holding circle. And I'll be right behind you, so don't worry. Unless you want to get away, in which case, sorry. Oh, you're more confident in yourself, Ralsei. You're very cute and fluffy. Oh, Chris, it's the training dummy I made. Now seems like a great chance to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? No. Right, you already fought Lancer, didn't you? I was so excited to teach you absolutely blanked. But, just in case you forgot anything, here I made a manual for you and Susie. Press triangle to open the menu and use it in your items. You got the manual. Can I talk to it? I thought I was still gonna fight it anyway. It's just a dummy. I can't act on it. I can't act on it because I skipped the thing. You might have missed some good comedic genius because I said no. I'm so sorry. I apologize to you all. It's a big door. It's open. It's probably on it. Oh my, the great door's open? No wonder Lancer was able to come through. Chris, let's pass through this door. Our adventure will really begin. A journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But, Chris, I believe your choices are important, too. The prophecy is that thing that, Lancer told, right? I don't even remember what Lancer said. That scene was very weird. This world is full of all kinds of people, Chris. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable. Oh, I'm sorry, is that too much to ask? I can handle it. Chris, I knew you were here the moment I saw you. Let's try our best, alright? It's the 1,000-year door, everyone! That'd be crazy if this game just turned into Paper Mario. Go through the door and then we're playing Paper Mario all of a sudden. I think Nintendo would sue them. But that'd be pretty cool nonetheless. Ooh, trees. Very fancy trees. With the door closed behind you, your adventure will truly begin. The power of adventure shines within you. Save. Healed. Great door. This is like the tree area in 1,000-Year Door. With the Poonies. Or the Punies. Whatever they're called. The little dudes. The little guys, you know, live in a tree. Those Good game. Alright, if you haven't. Field of Hopes and Dreams. Thank you for telling me the song. Enemies ahead! You're gonna die! Slime Lancer. It's nice for him to quite literally signpost it for us. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh! Okay. Redden drew near. Paul Rudd. We're gonna beat up Paul Rudd, everybody. Lecture. Redden. They lectured the enemies on the importance of kindness. The enemies became tired. Oh, what? Okay. Diamonds! Diamonds! Okay. Avoided the diamonds. We're gonna start to fall asleep. Spare? We're gonna start to fall asleep. Spare? I spared Rudin, but its name wasn't yellow. Oh, its name got to be yellow to spare. Okay. Try using Rossi's passive. Rossi spared Rudin, but its name wasn't yellow. Try using Rossi's passive. Got it! Face my diamond card! I think we diamonds. And then we had Spade guy. Sans the Spade Undertale. And Diamond the Paul Rudden. I think there's like a card. That's kind of cool. Ken? You use passive. Passive, just passive. You won, you got 0 experience and 30. Wait, so you didn't have to spare at all, we just pacified? Huh. Right. That's fine, I guess. Or maybe spare and pacify are 2 different options. The spare was still there, so clearly we're still going to spare some stuff. Or maybe you have to spare some things, and some things you have to pacify. If you're reading this, I guess you're dead. Finally. Logic sucks, Lancer. Just so gosh darn hard. Big boss fight coming up. Oh, ho, ho. If it isn't my 2 favorite people. Psych! You guys aren't even in my top 5! Oh, man. I hate it. I hate it when you think someone's your friend, and then you're not, like, in their top 5 on their MySpace profile, and then you're like, do I mean nothing to you? And then you just have to cry yourself to sleep because you know that your existence isn't very really. Lancer, where's Susie? I mean, the purple girl? Ho, ho, ho. You fools, you're too late to stop me. What did you do? It was so simple. She beat me up, so I ran away. It's a bit anticlimactic. Listen. Hey, don't read the sign. It's a work in progress. Sign language. Alright, sorry. You got anything else to say? So, are you just going to stand there? I thought you would at least run to the right. Why? The purple girl's over there. Let's go fight the purple. Or, not fight her. Find her. Hey, if you head that way, my troops will thrash you. Is that a threat? I prefer to think of it as an invitation. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, it's a tree. Sorry. These types of trees don't contain an item that can heal you. Whatever you do, don't check the tree and use triangle to open your menu. Got it? Sign Lancer. Got it. There are 2 objects hanging from the tree. Take one? Yeah. You got the dark candy. If you take the second one, it's not going to tell the game we're greedy and we didn't leave any candy for someone else. I'm going to do it anyway. Candy hanging from the tree. Take one. You got the dark candy. We got 2 dark candies because we're greedy. Okay. Suffer the consequences later. A necklace of Reddens blocks your path? Okay, I'll go with that. Axe. Redden. Lecture didn't do anything last time, so maybe convince or maybe at the lecture minute. Let's see, convince. Necklace of Reddens blocks your path. You can't magic right now. I feel like we shouldn't have done. Okay. Oh, wraps up in his. Oh, okay. He pulled right into quick fighting. He was utterly slammed. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Face my diamond and cut off. Redding dislikes his boss, but doesn't care enough. Oh, and that's fair is like. Magic? Pacify. Okay, so magic, you don't have to do anything to do it. You just have to, like, have the PP. Pacify. And for spare, you have to do the usual action thing. This spare right. Also, you cast Pacify, but the enemy wasn't. I would have to be fiery. I'm just a normal person. I'm just a little guy. A normal little person who's apparently part of a necklace. Running dislikes its boss, but doesn't care enough. That didn't work. Good thing you brought your Magnus-sized sword. Yes. Just so I cannot actually attack anything with it. It's my fault. Can't do anything. What are you supposed to do? Maybe we'll just punch it once and it won't die. Because we did that before on a third effect. I'm just a normal person. Running's lesser against the Fae. That sounds like a good time to defend, pacify. I guess you have to attack him if you want to pacify him. Week 1, got 0 experience and 70 points. Are you a Dorito, sir? Sir, are you a Dorito? You look like a Dorito. Mamma mia, I am top chef. My latest cake worked me to exhaustion. I mean, that's generally the aim in these games. I could never do the genocide run in Undertale. I felt too bad about it. I killed Goat Mom, and then I cried, and I quit the game. My latest cake worked me to exhaustion. So I took a little nap, but mamma mia, a scary noise woke me up. A beast was hunched on the table, eating the cake like an animal. I spritzed it with water and it hissed and ran off. The wonderful cake is... Oh, Chris, it sounds like Susie. We must be going the right way. Hello, DJ. Welcome to the secret stream. It's a secret to everyone, so keep it on the down low. We're just playing... Delta. Playing the Delta game. Delta. We must be going the right way. Let's try to keep her out of any more trouble. That's a very deflated cake. The remains of the cake are still smoldering. Take a piece? Oh yeah. The broken cake was added to your PI. Delicious. Goodbye, Dorito Man. Pacify this. Oh, there's a heart. There's a heart. Okay, more suits of cards. We got the spade. We got Son, the Spader Tail. We got Conrad the Diamond, and we got Queen of Hearts. Let's see. Rudin, Mencio, and Rossi, you're going to defend. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, that heart has defense. Oh, that's like the. It's like, oh, I thought that was going to come in almost like a flower. That's not. It smells like a esophagus. Kingdom Hearts! I mean, I was thinking Alice in Wonderland when I said that. Or it could be Kingdom Hearts too. I don't know anything about it. Kingdom Hearts has Alice in Wonderland. I mean, that's... Well, I built on a spare command, so Ralsei could pacify horse. Pacify the heart? The heart's not exhausted or tired though, so it's not going to do anything, so it's fine. I'm gonna guess. I spared Ryan. Oh, okay. That happened. Hello, Zero, welcome to the secret stream. It is a secret to everyone. We are playing the Deltarunes. We just freed Paul Red from battle, and now we need to take care of Unicorns. X ladder. X ladder, is that like a Chrono Trigger ability where you like do the crossover effect? Like X-Blade where you get like Chrono and Frog and do the slashy thing together, but instead it's like a flattery. Slashing with flattery. Order Rousey to flatter all the enemies. I'm making tea later. Would you like any? I am good. Yeah, I was kind of sick yesterday, and then I ate some really bad food. I'm not gonna buy chia seed and pot stuff from the dollar store anymore. But today I'm doing. It smells like something. Spare. Spare. Sit for spare. Spared cat. Good one. 72 Ds. Yeah, much better. Got a little bit of sleep. I tried to get a lot of sleep, but now we're playing video game. So that's cool. Alright, let's get to the next area though. We got like 15, 20 minutes more. Let's see if we can get to like the next story point. Check the clock. In order to solve this puzzle, you'll have to hurry. I don't get it. Okay. On the clock right now. So we gotta use both of them? Oh, okay. Sure, that works. Guess we solved it. I think today I'll leave the stream open in background work because I haven't played Deltarune yet and don't want to get spoiled. I had a problem. We're only playing a little bit longer and we're still fairly early on. But thank you for streaming by. Definitely. No big spoilers at least, but I don't know what's coming. I'm like the first hour and a half of the game or something. But I understand I wanted to spoil it. If you want to save. What's the say? What's another Lancer sign? Behold the maze of death. Prepare to get lost, clown. Signed Lance. Lance under Lance. That? I don't know what I'm doing. Feeling lost yet? You must be utterly helpless among these twists and turns. No sense of direction won't save you now. Signed Lancer. Is Papyrus in this game? Don't tell me that, actually. Don't answer that question. I hope Papyrus. Papyrus is the best Undertale. If there was any question who the best Undertale is, it's Papyrus. Any other answer is actually wrong, but it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Hey, wait, where am I? Help! Someone help! I'm lost! Sign Lancer. Thank you, DJ, for the nothing redeemed. Enjoy nothing. You open the treasure chest. Inside was white ribbon. Oh, you put white ribbon in your armors. That ribbon is armor, Chris. It increases defense. Why don't you try wearing it in the equipment menu? I think it looked great on you. I'll tell you one thing, a white ribbon is a lot better than nothing. Maybe invest in the white ribbon next time, DJ. Go for it. What? White ribbon. Oh, my cuteness goes up. I have more cuteness. Okay, that's a good stat. There's not even a number next to it. It's just cuteness. Cuteness up. I like it. Alright, there we go. I don't know if that's a puddle or a carrot. Got a lever coming. Look at it. It's some sort of enemy. It looks like they got clobbered. Okay, it is an enemy. So it is. There. Got it. Hey, don't look. This sign's private. Sign Lancer. Lancer. Okay, though. I'll pretend I never saw it. Oh, it's just this way. I saw Lancer. Oh no, it's Lancer again. Where'd he come from? Oh, ho, ho. Somehow you survived the maze. Don't count your blessings before they hatch. Oh, hey, did you still want to play Strive in 60 moments? So this week's probably isn't the best idea, but next week would likely work. I don't know what my schedule's going to be like next week yet. There's a lot that I need to figure out for next week. I could potentially still play Strive next week. I'd like to, but I don't know what time. But we can do Strive next week. That's fine. Yeah, no problem. I hope you feel better soon, though. Yeah. that sickness in its stupid butt, okay? Awesome. But yeah, no, I would still love hearts. Hearts for days. Oh no, that's not good. I mean, on the one positive is I hear that this one's not nearly as bad as COVID was, but it is a lot more contagious. Definitely been hearing a lot more cases recently. Yeah, just get some good rest and I hope you feel better soon. I don't know what the best thing to do is. Just rest and get lots of fluids in you. That's usually a good fix for most. Get that out of your system. 3 happiest block of the planet. Act on. Fix the normal fire? Just do X-Fire. I don't know. X-Fire worked best, and just try normal fire and see what happens. I told Hathy it's people like knives to begin to think about this. Oh, look how flattered it is. It's very cool. Hey, why aren't you guys thrashed? You're totally outnumbered. You made a team purely in support of this. Their bullet patterns aren't balanced at all. It's like a dinner made out of 3 glasses of milk. And that's, visual somehow? Why don't we talk about this after? Hold on. Gotta make a poll real quick. Alright, actually, I don't even have my web browser open right now. Is 3 glasses of milk an unbalanced meal, or is that a good meal? So that seems like a reasonable meal to me. You get strong bones that way. Why don't we talk about this after? Have to smile, the darling, smile. How about we flatter you as well? You can spare the first one. Hold Hathy at a cool tentacle. Again, think about that. I like the little cute faces of the flatter. How's she spared now? Yeah, this attack pattern is pretty rough to deal with. I should probably get closer to the heart so I can get the grazing bonus now. I don't make fun of that. It smells like esophagus. We'll do the X-Flatter this time. We're else to flatter all the enemies. Oh! X-Flatter flatters all of the enemies. I should have just done that right off the gate. I'll make it later, and if you like any. Well, that top one's like double flatter, so that's pretty. Grazing. Oh, look at that. Using a PP. Oh, now there's a little secret. The secret that I'm gonna spare you? So, my secret. I spared Hathy. Or else you spared you. Goodbye. Great job, Chris. We earned 0 experience and $92. Oh, sweet. How much do I get? You lost, Lancer. You don't get any. Oh. That's on yours? No. Fine. Later, losers. So, how are you running away? Yeah, I finished. I get the feeling that Lancer is not very smart. I might be completely off the mark with this judgment call, but Lancer seems a little. So what do I have? Oh, it's 3. We can't do 3. There's 2 of us. We gotta come back here with 3. Okay. There's a 3. I found number 3. That was easy. Open up, you stupid door. Oh, great, it's you guys. Susie, we were ever so worried about you. I can get past those spikes before. Walk through them. This door sucks. Oh, don't worry, Susie. It'll open after we solve the puzzle over there. Nice. Tell me when you finish it. Susie, we need you to finish it. Sometimes proceeding will take all 3 of us. Furthermore, only Chris can seal the dark fountain. But if you don't accompany us, you won't make it home. So you're saying I have to stay. let's just get this over with. Yahoo! Susie's back on the team. Cue the fanfare. Cue the fanfare. Oh, thanks, Vera Channel. It's just what I needed. All right, let's go. Susie, join the party. Susie follows at a distance such that no one can tell she's associated. Oh, that was helpful. This is back now. Alright, let's do this. Puzzle. 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 Oh god, no. Just do it. Oh. Shit. That's hard. Maybe I shouldn't be running. It sounds like a door open. I wonder where that could be. Oh, it's a checker. Hello, checker. Oh, Chris, Susie never got it tomorrow either. Next battle, we should show her how to act. Thanks, she might really enjoy that. Well, I'm sure she will. She loves everything we do in this game. Hello, checker. See round. Back of violently. Yeah, this is cute. Like a little lock wizard or something. Recall Ralphie's advice to include Susie in acts. Alright, let's do that. We'll have you X compliments. Apparently, Susie X compliments. And you'll just word Susie to flatter the enemy. What? Why would I want to do that? It attacked us. Let's smash it before it moves. Oh, look, Susie, it seems harmless. Doing a little dance. It's singing a song. Yeah, nice, we might win without hurting him. Okay. Hey, little guy. I really like the axe in your face. Where'd you get it? Pacifist run over, everybody. Chris, maybe I should talk to her. I assume that does not count. I don't even know if there is a pacifist run, but I'm pretty sure that would not count against it. I could not have done shit. You won, got 0 experience and $15. I sneaked by and made a sign. Oh, wow, he's good. You're like a puzzle piece. Susie, I suppose you missed what I said earlier. As heroes, we have the power to make a peaceful future. So, from now on, let's bring the avoid fighting, okay? What if you just took it easy on me? If you weaken an enemy, I can use my pacifier, which can put exhausted people to sleep. Yeah, your talking is already doing that. Well, just think about it. We might have to warn enemies about her, Chris. Talk to the puzzle. Hey, big kid. Wanna buy a tutorial? It's only 50 dark doll. Fuck yeah. Did I say 50? Well, we just went on sale. 20 dark now. Only $1, please, I need this now. Really? You changed your mind? Right this way, gentlemen. I don't want to go. We'll do that next time, if I remember. Susie, the violent tormentor, is now your ally. The power of Mean Girl shines within. Alright. Writing this up. We're going to have 2 raid options today, and you have to choose one of them. Either going to be the power of Fluffy Boy shines within you, or the power of Mean Girl shines within you. You're going to have to make a decision. Power of Mean Girl shines within you. Save our game. We're going to transition back to the office. Now we're back in the office. Let's get that secret stream off of here. Get that secret stream. Now let's switch back to the normal model. Back to normal. Back to normal. Hello again. Hi everybody. We're in the office. That's it. That's it for the secret stream. Thank you guys for hanging out today. A lot of people showed up for this. I'm not surprised. I guess it's because it's a lot earlier than I usually go for. But yeah, I guess it became Deltarune Part 1 and not just the secret stream, huh? Hey, no problem, DJ. Thank you for coming by. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Zuru. Thank you, Billy, Zayden, anybody who's been here, Dia, anyone who's still around. Just thank you all. It was fun. So let's do more Deltarune. Deltarune, not Deltarune. Because I like it. I'm liking it so far. Pretty fun. I've been meaning to play this game actually. It's kind of been out for a while, and now that Chapter 2 is out, I feel like I should probably actually play it. So yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Oh yeah, and for people who got here after a while, this is my slightly upgraded office. I'm gonna put some little messages in there so we can. Does that not work? Apparently, I'm not allowed to make a period and call that a. You can see the Ava TV in the background. I'm just adding spam to the chat so you can actually see behind the chat. Putting decorations behind the chat is probably not the best way to show them off, come to think of it, but that's fine. And I got my Shrek TV, got the city outside, pretty good. Anyway, I need to find my phone. I think we're going to be reading over to Koki shortly, because I think Koki was going on, but I need to double check if I even had the right time for that. Is there a stream going on? I don't know. There is. Koki literally just started whatever her stream is today. So we're going to raid on over there. There are 2. Thank you for the G in the chat, DJ. So there are 2 possible raid messages. I want you to choose one and do with it what you will. It can either be the power of Fluffy Boys shines within you, or the power of Mean Girls shines within you. You know, it's up to you. Are you team Ralsei? Are you team Susie? I don't know. I need you need to pick one and just roll with it. Or you can do both, I guess. But like, I don't know. You have options. Options are cool. Everybody loves options. If you get options in a shoot 'em up, that's the little things that fly around and help you shoot at enemies, and that's kind of fun. But that's not the same kind of option. That's a different option. Anyway, well, look, it's Metal Sonic versus Sonic going on down in the corner here. Oh, I love this scene. This is a great one. Let's get the raid going. Thank you again, everyone, for being so cool. You're great. How do I do raid commands? I forgot. We're going to do it like this, and then like this. And then I will see you all on the other side of time and space. But for now, I'll see you all over at Koki's stream. Goodbye!